Hello and welcome back. Right, I'm going to jump straight into it. Yeah, that is our new Massey. That is the replacement for the little case. It is a shame, but yeah, am I going to rip that field edge or am I still going to get away with it? Just right. Yeah, let's get this into the slurry yard and see what we get. I'm not going to make a fortune because we had far less straw this year to actually sort. It is what it is. I'm still well chuffed with our progress, to be honest, because this is hard economy. It is. We're making gradual leaps, so let's get this sold. Got our crops growing nicely. Total pH, total nitrogen, all good. So, yeah, smashing. Yes, a shame about the case. It is. It's obviously, it was faulty. Although it wasn't just that with the, but we did see it. It's not like I can pretend that it didn't happen, because it did. It's a shame. Right, this is all we've got to do this month. We've literally, then it's just going to be a matter of, let me just remind myself, what did we have on sale? The Phoenix. But again, like I said, I would have bought the closed pallets all my life, actually. It's much better than I thought. Much better. Ooh, wow. Okay then. Wow. Environmental score reward as well. Excellent. 221, 441. Absolutely amazing. I can't remember if we, because look at those beautiful. It is what it is. It truly is. Yeah, it's a shame we can't quite do it. It's short by a little bit, and yeah, this is the month for the harvest, so we've got to say goodbye. Yeah, I've got no filter on. I'm trying a bit of NVIDIA filters. This is the sharpen, and it does look a little bit sharper, if I'm honest. So right, let's go to sleep and lose our, well, not our, but it would be out if we bought it right now, but I'm not. Yeah, it is what it is. Right, 9 o'clock. So we're going to go straight through till next year now. There's nothing more for us to do. So I'm not doing the contracts. I'm not doing this late in the year anyway. Well, no, August, September's not bad because you can get harvest contracts. But yeah. Well, anyway, it's November. What am I on about? It's December now, so. Oh wow, 229. Wow, Gordon Bennett hour, amazing tick up from that. Told you that oat drink and the potato bits are seriously kicking in now. I think we're going to do this anyway. I do. Right, okay then. Let's sleep through till the next month. There's absolutely nothing we can do until. Yeah, 9 o'clock again. Let's get this winter gone. Yeah, I want to really get this sorted. I'm well chuffed with our. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to be able to buy the field straight away. If I'm, yeah, I'm going to say it again. If I'm honest, we've done it. Absolutely, 233,853. Now that's not worth. That is quite worth buying. It's snowing. I can see it. That is. But will it fit on anything else other than a class? Because we could do with a front loader. It's the one thing I was saying about the Massey. It's worth a punt. It's 3,275. I'm going to say we're going to buy it. Now then, let me just make sure I've reset the store deliveries mod. And we will indeed buy. And if it's broken, it doesn't work. It's winter's terrible flickering. Right, let's go through till 9 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, we have snowman. Excellent. I love the sound of the snow when you're running across it. It's amazing. What a depth of detail, really. So we have a front loader now. Although we don't know if it's going to work until we grab the Massey. I don't know what connection it uses either, whether it would be using the quick or the... So that could be a waste. I suppose we could do the save game trick. I suppose. Let's have a look. Oh, beautiful Voltra. That would be fantastic if we could afford something like that. But again, this is what I was saying last time. It was, yeah, it really is now about... Right, let's go through to March quickly. Get rid of this horrible flickering. We should be back up to the 233-ish. Not massive leaps now, so... Yeah, our energy tick up. So we probably got a bit of energy tick up that first month, if I'm honest. 233322, excellent. Right, so they're both growing nice. Yeah, there was a little bit of weeds I missed. A little bit, but not a lot. Not when you consider that was all done manually just by doing the wheel marks. I'm quite pleased with that. 2 tufts, 3 tufts. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Well chuffed with that. Ooh, now that'd be beautiful. But as I said, it is like I said, it's a shame. It really is. This is the trouble. We've got a field to buy. Not going to buy it until... Oh, actually, no. Because if I don't buy now, they're going to do some planting. So we're going to have to take a punt. $904. Ah, we've not got quite the money. Ah, that's annoying because they're going to plant. They can plant. Oh well, we can still pick it up. It's not the end of the world. Right, let's just make sure that we have still got product that we're selling. That's the other thing. Please tell me we should have loads of oats. We've got. It's the water. We're missing water. Wow, that done half get through the water. So the French fries is the last thing running. Why is the premium potato water, you Wally? Of course. Right. This is true. But let's have a go with the Massey. Yeah. Let's get this sorted. So it is the water. My fault. And that I did think the tickets would go. They'd gone. They have. I remember this back is the filthy back. So this needs moving. I do love the little Masseys. Especially, yeah, this is one of the boxy ones. The older models. I don't mind because they're heavier. I like that. Right, let's drop the back down here. And we'll grab the other back and put the water in. Ooh, wow. Never realised they did that. Is it supposed to do that? Surely not. Wow. It's a little bit... Right, so we need to get the angle right for this without taking the field edge off. I think this was full as well, if I remember rightly. We'll do... I think it's 10 tonnes a day for the drink. Let's get that a bit better. It's forgiving, but not that forgiving. Ooh, wow. I've never seen it do that with any other tractor. Wow. If you remember, this was terrible with the case. Yeah, it wouldn't actually do it at all. So actually this is an improvement. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can get past that. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, we are going to need some more potatoes soon, although there's 20 tonnes. I think it's 5 tonnes a day, so it's actually 4 months, so that could last for quite a while yet. Right, let's pull that this way. Now remember, got normal tyres on. Careful, don't want any crop destruction. do keep it on. Well, no, it's the realism element, if I'm honest. There's no point. Well, I mean, there is. I mean, if you play in your own sort of thing. But I always think if you're going to play by a set of rules and you want it to be realistic, then you've got to be realistic, haven't you? It's really as simple as that. No good switching crop destruction on if you're playing a game that's supposed to simulate. Well, it depends on why you're playing it, doesn't it, really? I missed. Wow. Yeah, it is struggling just, but it is 135 horsepower, so. Also, I wasn't actually on the tanker. That's more like it. Right, we'll do 2 loads, 36 tons, and we should get a nice tick up. It's a shame though, because obviously they're going to plant something. Although they could plant something that we would like. I think it was cotton last year, but yeah, we shall see. It is what it is. But I would imagine by the time we get through March, they will have planted something. One more. I don't know what the autotronic and datatronic actually means. Is it the... Yeah, I really don't. I'm not a massive... I only know really what I've learned through the game, if I'm honest, which is... we should stop saying that saying. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, these little 3-point links are very strange, but yeah, they seem to work fine, so... Seems better in reverse with this than it is in forwards. Right. So then, now that we've done that, it shouldn't say materials missing. It's so useful looking at this. Yeah, so that means now we've got oat drinks, premium potatoes and french fries all running. So premium potatoes and the oat drink both rely on water. That's why it's using even more quickly. Yes, never thought. I'll fill this up once more time. I'm not going to... And we're going to go sleep through till tomorrow, and then hopefully we should be able to buy that field, which is going to be a milestone. Now, that is a point. No, we've planted these ones, so we're not... Yeah, we're going to have crop, and we're still going to have a tick up from this. That's about right. Right, let's get that filled up again. Got to get used to zooming in slightly, because obviously the game zoom level I always find is a little bit... It's not quite right. It's a bit far out. Right, now we're going to sleep till the morning. And hopefully now there should be... Oh, did I check this sales? Yes, I did. I can't afford anything, remember. I do remember. I do. Yeah, just was on the edge of my consciousness. Absolutely. Right, let's see what to get with this. So it was 233. Now what do we go up to with everything working? 7 grand. It's well amazing. 6.5 actually, no, 5.5, because we had 1.5 from the tick up from our things. That was a good, although we're losing that as well. So yeah, it is actually about 7.5. Oh, I'd love that. That is amazing. It is actually. But as I said, with lots of them, it is a shame. It is, truthfully, because it is a cracking. Is that is the new one, isn't it? It's not the one that I've had in the past. Is it? Is it the yams that I'm used to? I don't think it is the 4402. No, this is the cheaper version. The one that I would go for is about 80,000. This is like the yams with a few things that are... I don't really... It is funny. Obviously, it's a 600 horsepower engine. You could say cheat. I hate the way it says that. But the one thing I would say, 106 bra. That's rather a little cheeky. Anyway, yes. What are we going to do? Yeah, we're gonna go for the fields. We've got to. It's a shame, but still not planted. It's April, what can we plant if we buy that field now? Quite a lot. Corn. No, I was tempted to do a corn harvest. Right, so we've got to plant straight away. If we do it, or seed. What about doing sorghum? I'd like to do sunflowers. Unfortunately, sunflowers is a planter, so it looks like, I would say, oats. Right, let's do it. Field 22, let us buy. Smashing, now we've got to get some work done. Oh wow, at least they actually did the, yeah, owned by you, so they did just that. Right, so we've got 6,151 for seeds. And we're going to set this going. Again, I'm going to time-lapse this. Am I going to do this myself? It's not a bad idea. Right, and I also... No, I can't do it more. I don't know. We're going to be running out sort of quite quickly. Oh, is that going to be... It is. I've got no choice. I haven't. Oh, well, at least you see crop restrictions on, but it is true. I did always say that I've not quite got this right. I'm not going to go forwards anymore, though. Oh well, I've got to try to be careful not to make that wider, let alone... Yeah, that is true. I don't want to be losing any more. He says as he nearly goes on with his front wheels. So we need that slightly wider, really. Although, no, I couldn't. If it was the Joskin, I could have done it a different way. I could have grabbed it in the Joskin, and yeah, they wouldn't have had any damage then. But that's what we will do. We're going to need to do come backwards and forwards for this. Wow, it's got to be another way, surely. Right, let's grab the biggie. Now, can we get underneath that? Is that wide enough? Mind you, it doesn't really matter. As long as we can get past that. Have I got enough room? I think I have. Yeah, we can at least use our weeder stroke fertilizer. Right, let's shut that. Yeah, we really could do with more seed than that. It should have been... Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I knew it. Oh, I still did it. Bit of damage. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go through that, so I'm going to have to go past here on the left hand side. Right, smashing. So we want this on oats, and there we go. Right, let's set this going. Or am I going to... No, we'll set the course, we can take over. That's what I'm thinking. Create job, field position 22, open generator, 3 headlands, 4 I would say. Generate. That is a lot. And we need a new folder, 22. And save course, activate 5.3 meters, go. And start at first, go. Let's have a look where that is. Ooh, it's quite a long way off by the look of it. Right, let's leave you to it for a minute. Well, I think we should go down to the shop, and at a point I could buy a couple of... we haven't got much money though, have we? Right, let's, first things first, let's actually do another set of water. We've got that. I do think we ought to go down, probably with the Massey actually. I think I'll do it off camera though. It's a bit of a boring trek. It's a bit slow. I'm not sure what the max speed of this is. I suppose I could take... I'm being silly, aren't I? I could take this on the trailer. And Yeah, that sounds more like a bit of fun, and I don't mind doing that on camera. Ah, hey. Now that's got to be wrong. There's no way. Oh, I know what it is. It's course play settings. I've got it so that you use the. You've got to switch that setting off. That's use the. Where are we? I'll show you. Okay, is it that one? Only turning on the raised lower, debug, vehicle debug deactivated. Don't repair, expert gamepad, action, show info. Oh, where did they move the setting then? Ah, not in the thing, am I, you Wally? Yeah, that is true. Right, we'll start filling this up. We'll go to that. It is that setting. All I need to do is switch off the setting for use the fertilizer setting. That's why it's done it. Right, so let's just let's grab this and stick it into the trailer. Then we'll drive down the road because it's right next to the road. And we'll just pull on the side. I'm well chuffed. I know it is a bit bad. It's 5,000. That's the point. Let's, whilst we've got this opportunity to flip around, let's do that. And we need to, not just yet. Let's pull onto the verge. And let's get that on. We should stop down the road, see if we can get this, or can we afford it? That is a point. I think we might actually do what we were on about. Yeah. Right, so we only need seed. That is actually true. We don't need anything more than seed. Make sure you clear. Let's pull on the verge. This has got a very generous headland as well, very generous. So let's pull off the. So there's quite a lot we can do. That's in productions wise and things like that. Although I'm hoping soon next purchase would be the farmyard. Right now we can actually do all the kind of things, the settings that are in here. Here we are. Deactivate that setting. And if we go. Should now actually work because all it's doing is doing the seeding. Right, we are going to go down to the shop. Might save the game and do to check which one. It may be it can't handle a case, and I know it's a little bit. Sorry, not a case, a class even. Yeah, it might not be able to cope with that. But right, we're okay that away. Let's get some speed up. Yeah, I'm not sure what the kph would be though for an American road. I wouldn't really like to speed. If I do it to about 80 kph, I don't think we're braking, but we may be slightly. I'm not sure. I don't know what it would be kph because obviously the American is the same as the Brits. I don't use kph. I'm a miles per hour guy, but only because of courseplay do I use kph, because otherwise it switches from meters to feet, and then you've got to convert it for all of your implements. It's the only reason I use. Wow, flying sometimes. It is all speeding stuff. Yeah, it is the only reason I use kph is only for courseplay, because I must admit. Courseplay is probably the only scripting mod that I could not. Well, I could manage without it, but seriously don't want to. Yeah, it is. I find it so much better than the in-game worker. So much better. Again, I don't mind doing the work myself, but you do need assistance. It's a farming game, and no farmer, when you get to a certain size, 2 fields and above, really, it's difficult to do all on your own. Well, your sessions, you're going to be doing a lot more sessions to actually show the. Right, let's have a look. Let's save the game and then let's do a bit of testing. Yeah, one thing I do apologise for is the Forshrick troubling trolley even. Right, let's save it. Let's save the game. And then we're going to try the quick. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is just a guess, and then we'll try the power, and we'll reload. Yeah. Right. So customize. Yes. Remember massive front loader attacher. Try the quick. Right, let's have a look. If not, I'll stop recording and we'll try the how. I'll reload it, obviously, because we wouldn't waste the money. We would ask this shop which one it would be. That to me looks the right height. So yeah, quite high. I think we've guessed correctly, or we would have been lucky. It's smashing. Yeah, I know it looks a bit weird, but you know, I'm not really that worried. We can't really afford any implements though at the minute. That is one thing I will say. Let's repair it though. Get this back up to the top. Is there anything we need? We could do with a bag of seeds, I suppose. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's better. We could actually. That's repair. Yes. Now we could do what I was going to say before, which was to grab the... No, I'll tell you what we'll do. What we could do is we could grab a bucket for this, the universal one. Let's just have a quick look. It's a shame about that, but yeah, it is. It's lost. Let's have a look on front loader tools. There is the self-made. That's very reasonable. Shovel, that's 1,000. The Banderanti, that's amazing. That's silage. Yeah, that's too much. That's too expensive for us at present. There is the... Yeah, they're good value, but I'm thinking... Yeah, there's the universal bucket, 2.5. Yeah, but if we sort of buy that type of thing... Yeah, it's a self-made, but even that is actually, yeah, for us presently, that is a little bit out of our range. We could lease the big bag winch, and then yeah, because just to get us out this bit of a fix, and then we could buy. Let me show you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of buying the one of these that I have bought so many times. They're absolutely amazing. Yes, I will buy one. And then if we lease the big bag winch, no, it's under front loader tools. It is, because this is how much to lease you. Now then, we want, yeah, if we're going to do this though, let's change the colour to Massey. And lease you, absolutely yes. Right, let's grab that. Then we can grab the pallet. I'd love to buy it, I would. It's so versatile. I know that it's a little bit long as well. It's made for the bigger tractors, isn't it? But it's only the colour. It is a bit horrible, I agree. Right, let's grab that. Not quite in the right place, that's why I didn't grab it. Right, smashing, so that holds 2 tons. So we can fill that and run that. In fact, we could fill that straight away, get up to the top, fill it and take it ready, because we're definitely going to need more than 830 litres. I can't remember how. I tell you what we should have done. Should have done sorghum. Sorghum is amazing for not using seeds. Let's just drag the massey back a little. Yeah, because that's gonna we'll get the camera collision. Right, let's get back up to the top then. Yeah, apologies. What I was saying, and yes, for once I've actually remembered to carry on. Yeah, I do apologise for the length of the foreship, but it was Hen was being so very helpful. It was, yeah, couldn't ignore what he was saying. Really, when he was trying to be so very helpful. So yes, I had to investigate, but I do apologise. It did go on a little bit long. I've always said that throughout almost all my Let's Plays. As a content creator, you have to call it sometimes on when something goes. But because that involved a friend of the channel, then I couldn't ignore it. So I do apologise. I've already started to do the time lapses. You may have noticed on my timelines now that on most I may have missed it a little bit. I'm still trying to do it, but on a lot of them if you looked at the timeline, you can see there's little tiny sliders. Now I'm going to wait for no, they're going straight through. But are you? Yes, you are. Yeah, there are sliders where you can click on to go through to time lapses, and then I could do the same for other things. The one thing you've got to remember is the more I do in editing, the longer it takes to edit each video, which then means I can't create more content. That's why I've always tried to keep things quite simple, because it means I can actually get more content. I've got a good editor. Yeah, they're using shortcuts. I am going to try the DaVinci again. The shortcut is fantastic. It's just it's editing side. Mind you, I know I can still use, I suppose, DaVinci for the editing side. The shortcut editor is a little bit too simplistic. It's not got many features, but that's where another editor can come in with those kind of features. Oh wow, that's amazing. Right, we're going to pull on the side of this. That is great. Wow, just with us going down there, it's done all that work. That is absolutely fantastic. Right. Just thinking about this. Do I actually own this here, this bit of land? Am I being silly? We do. We do own that. Right, okay. Obviously they're tenants in there, so I'm not gonna get cheeky and start to use the house. Although I suppose we could, you know, there's no car on the drive. Yeah, I have been a bit silly. Tell you what, we'll do what I said, which is we'll do that when we get better. We shall sell the I'm going to need to put the weight on the back on to get this to work. Yeah, otherwise that 2 tons is going to literally, yeah, it's even struggling with it empty. So we definitely need, yeah, might need, ooh, Gordon Bennett. Yeah, it was veering out of control. Got enough damage. Look at that. Seriously. I know what you could do. Actually, that would work. I have an idea. I do. Should work as well. Do love this weight, it's amazing. Yeah, I think what we should do is move the other tractor out of the way, because it's literally right where I need to be. Stick this near the biogas. And we'll grab the transporter, because the transporter I'm sure can fill from the pallet. Right, I think that is not a bad idea. Then we can stick the transporter on the front of the... Let's get this right. No more damage, please, Mr. Smith. Be careful. Ooh, yeah, we are going to need to empty that on. That's not a problem, though. No, let's do it properly. And remember, you're going to slam that post if you go too wide. Let's empty that into the silo. And we're going to need do love the transport for that. Right, let's grab 2 tons of seeds. Apologise for the lack of realism, because the chances of me filling that properly are... Oh, that's a point. Can you do that? Does it need to be on the floor? Oh, wrong one. You need a bucket. You do. That's a shame. Oh well. It's worth a shot, it was. Now then, let's get that level. I've done something to the box, haven't I? It's because I've got the front loader on as well. Can't do it. It won't let me do that. It's the same commands to do the front loader, and it always gives the front loader precedence. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will leave this. I suppose it's weight. Let's go and see how we do it. This is a big field. How we do it on seeds. Right, we're going to take over. We're going to tidy up these bits while we've got this 133 litres. Do all these little corner bits. And then I am going to go into a time lapse, because this is going to take me quite a while, and I think I am going to do this myself. Makes quite a bit of sense. Right, let's... Yeah, so I am going to say my words. Yeah, this is all on me now. No more workers, just little old me. Yeah, it's nice to get your hand in. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. There we are. Job is a good one. Right, yeah, work is not done yet though, Mr. Smith. You have got plenty of work to do. Yeah, I'm not... No, we will keep that weight on. Let's go to the front. No, let's drop that. Yeah, some points, I think. May just be able to afford. Right, let's tip these seeds away. Must remember I've got these as well, because obviously cash-wise that is a point. We've only got, so no, fertiliser's free, it's just wages. And liming, I think we've got a little bit left. I think. Let's push that. Ah, so you do need it lifted for it to sense it. I should have to remember that. No, it doesn't. I was just wondering if it was the reverse, where you could actually fill it from that. Right, so then we'll set. Trying to think. Yeah, this is the only one really that legitimately is. Could get the Massey, because that's the heaviest tractor we've got. It's very similar weight to the case. We drop this off, and we'll let it do the liming. Would it hurt if we can't afford the liming? Let's grab the limer anyway for now. Shouldn't have dropped that front off because I need to fill that, don't I, as I empty the lime out. One can be too efficient and then it becomes inefficiency. It is true, it is something I've always had, that drive for trying to be efficient. And one thing I have in common with the Borg. Without the assimilation, of course, absolutely. Right, let's go and see if we can get the... Not sure how much lime we've got in this. Yeah, now we know the fertiliser for free, thank goodness. So I'm going to get cracking on that myself, and I'm going to hopefully... Careful. Wow, that's not going to go very far at all. No, it's not. Wow. Why is that not reversing? Ooh, that's not too bad. No. So I was just thinking that inwardly about if I went on auto, it's going to be very awkward, but I need to leave a bit of space, otherwise it won't do it. Right, 849. So we might be able to afford another round, looking at it. Ooh, be careful. Yeah, we shall set. In fact, while this is no, we'll do it on the edge of the field. Now, that's one thing that Courseplay has improved with. It used to have to be on the edge of the field, literally the edge as well. I mean, yeah, pointing. Is that not? Ah, it's too close to the field trigger. It's not sensing that with that. Ah, it did then. Yeah, it's clashing with the different things. That's it. Just we shall set this going, and then, well, not with this. We shall set this going with the Massey. I think, am I going to keep the front loader on? No, that's going to give the weight even worse to the front. Let's stick that there, and that there, and pull to the left. Let's jump out, grab the Massey. drop the front loader down. It's still not quite low enough, it's not let me do it, it's going to moan about the state. Right, okay. That was a bargain, that was. I know it's... I don't let things worry me like that when we're on hard economy. Beggars can't be choosers. Right, let's set this going. That should, yeah, it's leaning heavily back, so that should equalise. It's quite a lot of weight at the back. Of course, it is going to slug towards the... Oh, why did that not sense? Oh, I'm not quite there, that's why. Not bad, that's almost level. Of course, it is going to get a little bit more leaning to the back when all of the back weight's gone. You can lower that though. I did lower it, I don't know if you noticed on the time-lapse section. It was lowered, but it would scrape the bottom of the metal. So in real life it would literally shred that on the fields. It really would. Right, anyway, let's... of course, I haven't actually precision farming that, have I? Did we lease? No, we bought it, didn't we? Do you know something? We're going to have to go as is. Without any data. It is going to be what it is. Right, we want one headland. Generate. Yeah, it's going to have to be, it's base game type stuff. No, that's not what I wanted to do. And save job. 22, save course. Activate 24 meters. Go. And go. No values detected. Now, does that mean... I'm sure it still does actually do it. It just does it according to base games things. I'm sure it does. Let's just see. I'm sure I'm right. It doesn't do a very good job, but it's better than it not having any lime. Yeah, I thought so. It does do something, but it's very poor. Yeah. I'd sooner do that than nothing, though. This is going to be the same, isn't it? Thinking about it. Such a shame. Can we... Have we got... I don't think we have. I'm almost sure we bought the data from this, didn't we? Yeah, we did. It's one thing I wouldn't mind now that we're getting multiple fields. I think it really is about time that we... ooh, that's a bit... really is a bit tight. Oh no, I think we can do it. It's not... Ooh, not quite. Not quite. Ooh, has that wandered? It has. It's a terror for wandering, and it was put perfectly straight. I do think there is something not quite right about this mod. With all of the... It does wander itself. I do wonder whether this mod itself chatters with other mods, because that was not put... I'm sure it was. I'm going to check in editing just to make sure that I'm not speaking nonsense. Yeah, I did expect that. Wow, it's not got very far. Still, we have had a bit of a tick up on the hour. Not a big one, because, yeah, we can't have that. I think we can do a little bit more now. Right, okay then. Let's swap this around then. We need to unfold and let go. Now then, if we switch it on, Courseway should be able to cope with this. Right, let's do the handle thing. Let's get that going. No, wrong way. Up. Right, we need to switch it on and lower, switch it on and lower, switch it on and lower, and then we need to lower the actual whole thing. See where the marks are. Okay, where's the stop then? Ah, down there. We shall do this bit to that and then set course play on this, and we'll go and get on with the liming. I am going to go into a time lapse again though. This is it though, this is going to be a bit of a monster, but I just wanted to get this field finished. I thought it was important, so... Right, I'm going to have to keep... In fact, yeah, that's a point. Let's go. And let's see if it does keep them on and down. Yeah, it does. Smashing. That's all that matters, because it usually is the rule of thumb for course play. If you've got special implements, if you switch them on and set them in the position that you need them to be, it'll crack on. So, let's go and grab the... so there's a house there. So I was thinking, I saw the trees, I was thinking that, oh, we should stop doing that. Yeah, I thought we'd rip the forest off, but it's not really forest, is it? It literally is. Rolling alpha go again, because of the length of the session, nothing more. But going forwards, I will be doing the rolling as well. The reason I'm not doing the rolling is... Oh, actually, the reason I'm not doing the rolling is because I've already seeded and it locks them in place. But, yeah, going forwards, I've got the rollers. I want another 4-strip trolley. But, again, it's money. It's, yeah, what's more important? Order of importance, because we are so very, very poor. I mean, I would forgo even the fertilising and liming if necessary. But, yeah. Obviously the fertilising is free. Ah. Come on, we can do better than that. One more. Right. Now one for us, which leaves 432 for wages. If we need another fill up, which I think we will, it's tough. There's nothing we can do about it now. It's not the first time I've done something without fertiliser. It is. It's not actually letting me do the... It's wanting to fill from the field trigger. It's not sensing the... Come on, that's way past that now. That's ridiculous. I know. Let's use our brain. Can't sense if it's not connected now, can it? Yeah, last job. Oh, no. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's true. We'll do the same with this. Drop it once it's filled. And we'll grab the one behind. Wow, that is phenomenal. Right, let's get cracking. This is our job now. Am I going to go back into a time lapse? I think so. It's going to take a few minutes, so I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that done. Now, don't need to worry about switching this off. Now then, let's put this into the other mode. To unfold it, don't we? Can you still do the hand up? No, you can't. Ah, it's because it's on, of course it is. Yes. Lift. Lift, lift. No, lift. Right, smashing. That should now allow me to do the... Yeah, it does. Yeah, other way. Now. Lift it a bit more. It's a bit... Yeah, it sort of seems to go on for a little bit longer. Now we fold. No. No, we don't. Yeah, we do that from the other end. Yeah, I'm beginning to get there with this now. Definitely. Right, switch that off. Don't need that now. Yeah, I'm not sure in the base game how much fertilising works, if it actually works at all. I'm really not sure. I know you can do it, but I don't know how effective it is, because obviously I've got precision farming enabled, so it sort of takes precedence. I'm really not sure to what extent. Obviously we can't even look, because although we've done it, we need to... how much is purchase? It is... Oh, no way. We're definitely leasing the thing. It's only about £1,000 to lease. Although, obviously I'd like to buy it, but this time, I think for this field, I think we're going to lease it, and then we're going to buy one in the future, going forwards. Let's stick this down here. I'm going to go through till tomorrow morning, and then that is it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, so going forwards, definitely buying another trolley for the rollers. Yeah, I did quite a lot of damage today. Really did. As well as dragging stuff around, do you know. Right, now let's see where I place this. And I'm stationary. So that shouldn't wander. Right, so then. Yeah, we've done all that we can do. Just going to rest till tomorrow morning, and that's where I'm going to leave it. No point in looking at anything. Oh, water. Have we got enough to last till tomorrow morning? Should be, is it 20 odd tons? Yeah, we have. We can do that. We'll fill it tomorrow then, that's okay. At least we should earn a little bit of money. 9 o'clock. Oh, it should be 8 now, but it doesn't matter. Is it really not mattering? We've lost that lovely truck. Let's see how much from scratch we actually get. 6,781, that is coming on nicely now. Let's have one last little look at everything. So is that. That's June, that should... Oh, did we do it? No, I think we did it on time. And smashing, our oats are grown as well. Now, if I remember rightly, oats are such a short crop. Is that wheel marks? Has that done some damage? Oh, it is wheel marks, but it's not wheel marks damage. Wheel marks is just ones you can see. So, we have our well, 2 fields on paper, but obviously we've got 3 separate crops. Yeah, I thought this might be partially for, because what I'm going to do is sell. We're going to need to keep 12 tons back for 1 ton a month for the drink, and I'm going to sell the rest. Yeah, there is a method to my madness. I haven't gone mad, because I do want to split this into 2, as I said, but this time I thought let's just get cracking. So I'm not sure what the yield is going to be. Yeah, 63%, that's almost like it isn't. It's almost like then that I haven't fertilised it. Yeah, it's not actually... You might fertilise it, but it's almost like it ignores it totally, which is such a shame, but it is what it is. It's, yeah, probably wasted all that lime and wasted all of the fertilising state, because that's reading very, very poor. Yeah, it's not saying it needs weed in there, so I don't know why it's that low. I can't see as it should be that heavy a drop, but anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. It's been a monster session. We finally bought our second massive field. Yeah, it is ours now. So fantastic. We own those ones. We're starting to make a bit of traction now. Yeah, we've got our productions coming in. Obviously, this should bring a lot of straw in. That is going to be brilliant because that's going to fill this up. And then we've got straw from the canola and straw from the barley. That's going to seriously bring us in quite a lot on hard economy with quite a lot more silage. So I'm quite pleased with that. That's going to help us because we are. The one thing I am going to say is I'm not thinking any more fields for a long time, but the one thing we do need to do is we need to widen out. I can't do 5.3 metre seeders forever. That is a big field to be doing that. I think we definitely need at least 2 for that, and obviously lots more equipment. Although, yeah, I suppose we're not doing badly. The rollers, I'd like another trolley. We've got the free fertilisation stroke weeder. We've got a fantastic harvester. Even the trailer's not terrible. It's 35 tonner. It's not that awful, not really. So I think, yeah, there's not that much. Yeah, a sprayer. But again, if we keep an eye on the yeah, it's going to need a sprayer in time because you're not always that lucky to catch your weeds in time. But anyway, I'm waffling. Yeah, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you continue with me on this journey. Please remember this is our farm. Yeah, any comments are gratefully received, even if that is to tell me off for something that you don't like. I don't know if you don't like something unless you tell me. Yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.